Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing my iPhone 15 and how it is aging over time. So to start off, the phone is lasting very well, and there are some downsides. Like, I've been using my phone for like 5 hours, about 6 hours now probably. I began watching YouTube in bed until 8 o'clock and got up at 6:30, and this phone is, with that, I gave it a little bit of charge, but basically it is, I didn't let it get hardly any charge. And if you want to see, this is how the battery is aging. It is at 14%, if you couldn't see. It's at 14%. And the phone has basically everything you could possibly need, but there are some downsides about having the slightly older phone. Like, for example, sometimes the phone can lag. That compared to my dad's iPhone 17 Pro that he recently bought in September, this phone that he kindly let me to use to record this video, this phone can lag. And just to show you, once you get on that menu and start scrolling like crazy, you can see that the phone begins to lag a bit. Especially, you might not be able to see it now, but when you go straight into the menu, it can suddenly just lag there. Yeah, so the phone is no longer being sold by Apple. So the phone is 2 years old, and my dad got this phone on December. He got this on December the 1st, 2023, and this phone was, and the iPhone 17 Pro that I'm using to record this video, that he upgraded, that my dad upgraded from was bought by my dad on the 6th of December 2025, and I upgraded personally. My dad was thinking of buying his iPhone 17 Pro in May this year, but the phone didn't really, like, my iPhone 11 suddenly broke when he did, and he broke after he said he'd buy it in May. So then he changed it to buy it in December, because I really needed a phone, and I was using a temporarily spare iPhone SE that really felt a bit of a downgrade compared to my 11. The battery's just bad, and my iPhone 15 is working very well after a month, but the battery is already at 12%, and yeah, so it's not brand new by any means, but it's still a great phone. And to show you what I'm using with it is that I recently upgraded from my dad's Signet case to this ESR case, and yeah, so it's a very good video. At some point I'll probably do a video about that, and as well I'll probably do another video that I'll tell you about at the end of this video. So the phone, I'm inside the phone. I brought over my SIM card. I'm getting full Optus reception, and I just ejected it from my 11 and put it in my new 15 and taken out my dad's old SIM card for him while we're at JB Hi-Fi banging the phone. And yeah, so I'm getting full Optus reception, as you can probably, or basically full. I'm in the Mornington Peninsula, so the reception is not going to be great unless you're somewhere near a mobile phone tower, and I'm not the nearest to a mobile phone tower. Yep, so it's an upgrade. Like, this is about the distance I'd be. I'm at a beach house with my family, and for example, I'm going to do a speed test compared to, and I'll give you an average of what the 4G. I'll tell you an average because I also did one on my 11, and I'm going to do the speed test right now. It's doing it. Yeah, I'm not the nearest to a mobile phone tower. Actually, that's over Wi-Fi. Just a few seconds. That was a mistake. Now I'm off Wi-Fi, as you can probably see right here. I've got 5G, and I'm going to do the speed test. yeah, that's very fast. 5G is just mind-blowingly fast now. It's about the same at my house. Actually, here it seems like better reception for some reason. I don't get why, because I'm nearer to my iPhone tower, but there's probably maybe some obstacles or something. Yeah, so so this phone is you may be wondering. Yeah, so at home it'll be at like 256 megabits per second, and that is not as good as this one, but we're nearer to my phone tower, the phone says, so yeah, it should be faster. So then with my iPhone 11, the average at my house would be like 50 megabits per second, and for super near to my phone tower, 4G can go up to 100 megabits per second, which is probably impressive in about 2010 when this was released, but it's not that it probably fall behind in like when 5G got introduced in like 2018. So yeah, so this phone is going very well, and I have been using it for a while, and it's now part of my new phone setup. I have not removed this from my Apple ID or Find My, so I'm going to show. With Find My, this phone was last found a month ago, so yeah, so I haven't removed it from my Find My because I would like to keep my old phones on there, and it's also still on my Apple ID, as I'm going to show you now. So this phone is a reason. So this is an iPhone 11, and this is still part of my Apple ID. I haven't removed it from my Apple ID or anything. I did get Apple beta updates on it, and the last update I did was iOS 26.2, so I haven't checked if there was a release until release, but I updated my phone about 2 weeks ago, so I updated about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and yeah, and that update is it's an upgrade for security, and you shouldn't be on iOS 18, so if you're still using iOS 18, upgrade. You shouldn't get your phones hacked. That's not a smart idea. So yeah, so that's about it. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you leave a comment about whatever you want. So bye.